Varying intensities of spells of rain continue to lash Hyderabad and its surrounding areas as the warnings from the weather office about more showers are still in place and the danger is not yet over. Authorities are continuing efforts to evacuate people out of their homes, telling them that it is not only fresh rain but also standing water that could pose a grave danger. The Osman Sagar is just 4 feet short of reaching a full tank level, and revenue authorities have warned that people living in colony slums downstream and on either side of the Musi River in low-lying areas would need to be evacuated as they may have to open the floodgates. Well, let's go across to Uma Sudhir now for more. Uma, tell us more about the situation currently in Hyderabad and surrounding areas.
Gargi, actually Hyderabad and surrounding areas continue to remain in a sense very tense and apprehensive about any rains that may come in. We have been seeing, as I mentioned, varying spells of rain, some of high intensity, some only a light drizzle, but even that kind of makes people nervous because all the water bodies people know are full, and flooding has been a big issue. Even in the the rains that came on the 18th, it was not that the entire city was experienced that kind of a torrential rain or a cloud burst, but flooding happened because of the breaching of the Gurram Cheruvu Lake on that particular day, and that's one reason why we had huge amounts of waters coming in. I'm sorry, that would be the Balapur Lake, also called the Gurram Cheruvu Lake. So people living in apprehension. As of now, lot of filth and lot of slush on the roads, lot of garbage that the municipal authorities are trying to clear out, but the danger is still not over, and that's the reason why even now we are seeing the authorities going in with their microphones and touring the different areas, asking people to evacuate out of their homes, not just because there will be a torrential rainfall, but also because these buildings have been standing in waters for several days now, and therefore these structures may not be able to withstand this kind of onslaught of the waters, and they can be very vulnerable. And that's why the authorities are saying that even if you're there on the second or the third floor, please come out of your buildings, come to the relief centers at least till the 23rd. Some people are saying 25th, because this is very, very risky, and you cannot continue to stay in structures which have stayed in water for so long, and many of them are very, very old structures. Hundreds of structures identified as vulnerable. From there, even if people are not willing, they were being in fact forcibly evacuated out of those areas by the authorities. Yesterday, in fact, flood relief distribution also started simultaneously. We had the Mr. K.T. Rama Rao, who is the municipal administration minister, going in along with Talasani Srinivas Yadav and other leaders to the Maktal area, distributing the 10,000 rupees per family that the chief minister has promised. Of course, the critics saying that because municipal elections are coming in, therefore they're handing out the cash immediately. But yes, there is an emergency on the ground. People are suffering, and that's the reason why other areas like in the old city areas where K.T. Rama Rao went with Mr. Asad Owaisi and tried to distribute the relief. We saw roads breaking as well. That Muskurahat Bridge visuals are very, very should I say, make you nervous, because wherever the roads are kind of looking as though they're about to break, you almost feel that maybe you just have to step on something and you could be going down that road. And that's one reason the authorities are also apprehensive. This one, Muskurahat Bridge, connects Dabirpura with Chadarghat, and that road has been completely cut off. In many areas that you will see, there are potholes, and therefore having to go there is also going to be very, very difficult for the authorities to reach in those areas. The NDRF has been kept on standby. We had as many as 40 boats which have been kept on standby. Some of them have been sent by the Andhra Pradesh government, some from the tourism department. The GHMC itself has another 18 boats, all of them kept on standby. The army was also in fact called in, and they also had some kind of reach out that they did in many of those areas. But still, we are seeing in certain areas people still complaining that the interior areas are not getting the help that they need at this very, very critical time, when they have been cut off from the rest of the city for days on end. As of now, danger not yet over. the Chief Minister had made an appeal that people must come and provide relief to others in terms of financial help as well. And we have seen the MLAs and other elected representatives saying that they are going to give 2 months of salary. The Minister of State from home, who is from here, Mr. Kishan Reddy, at the central government, he has said that he's giving 3 months of contributions. There are certain infra companies, real estate companies that have contributed, and actors also, including Mr. Chiranjeevi, Mr. Nagarjuna, Mahesh Babu, all of them contributing 1 crore each. We had other actors contributing up to 50 lakh rupees, whether it's, Vijay Deverakonda has committed another 10 lakh rupees. We had Junior NTR and others contributing 50 lakh rupees. As of now, money trying to be kept ready so that they can be given to people, can be used for the works for bringing the city back to normal. The Chief Minister has already announced that 550 crore rupees is the immediate relief that he's giving to Hyderabad and other municipalities where works have to happen. For the city to get back to normal is going to take some time, but right now the focus is still on saving lives, because even today we are talking about thunderstorm activity that could bring in localized rains in several areas. Yes, they are also apprehensive about lakes breaching. Yesterday there were a lot of rumors about Meerpet lake breaching. Subsequently, the minister put out a statement. She went there herself, Sabita Indra Reddy, who belongs to that area, and said that no, there is no breach anywhere. So let us not create panic and start any kind of rumors on social media that can lead to unnecessary apprehensions. Back to you.